In a world obsessed with noise, attention, and validation, the most dangerous people are the ones you never hear coming. While others are busy announcing their every move, chasing likes, and begging to be seen, you are about to learn how to build power in silence. Real power. The kind that doesn't need approval. The kind that doesn't need applause. The kind that wins quietly, but always wins. There's a reason why the strongest minds in history moved differently. They didn't react emotionally. They didn't speak unnecessarily. They didn't waste energy proving themselves. They observed. They thought deeply. And when they acted, it was precise, calculated, and unstoppable. Today, you're stepping into that mindset. These 8 Stoic principles, inspired by Marcus Aurelius, are not just philosophy, they are weapons. Weapons for mental clarity, emotional control, and silent dominance in a loud, distracted world. And listen carefully. If you apply even 2 of these principles consistently, your life will start to change in ways most people can't even comprehend. So stay with me till the end, because the last principle might be the one that separates you from everyone else. And if you're serious about mastering your mind, don't forget to subscribe. This channel is not for everyone, it's for those who are ready to think differently and win differently. Principle 1. Guard your mind like a fortress. Your mind is your kingdom. And yet, most people leave the gates wide open. They allow negativity, opinions, distractions, and fear to enter freely. They consume anything and everything without question: social media, gossip, criticism, and then wonder why they feel weak, anxious, and unfocused. Marcus Aurelius understood something powerful. You don't control what happens around you, but you control what enters your mind. Think of your mind as a fortress. Every thought is either strengthening your walls, or breaking them down. When someone criticizes you, do you accept it blindly, or do you analyze it calmly? When you face a challenge, do you panic, or do you see it as an opportunity to grow? Silent winners are extremely selective. They don't entertain useless thoughts. They don't dwell on negativity. They don't replay insults in their heads. Instead, they ask one simple question: does this thought serve me? If the answer is no, they discard it immediately. Imagine the level of clarity you would have if you stopped feeding your mind with junk. No more unnecessary stress. No more mental clutter. Just focus, discipline, and control. That's where real power begins. Principle 2. Master the power of silence. Most people talk too much, and that's exactly why they lose. They reveal their plans too early. They express emotions too quickly. They argue, explain, defend, constantly trying to be heard. But Stoics understand something deeper. Silence is not empty, it is full of power. When you speak less, you observe more. You notice patterns. You understand people. You see what others miss. Silence gives you control. It prevents you from saying things you'll regret. It protects your energy from unnecessary arguments. It keeps your goals hidden from those who don't need to know. There's a reason why confident people don't feel the need to talk excessively. They don't need validation. They don't need to prove anything. They let their actions speak. And here's something most people don't realize: when you're silent, people reveal themselves. They talk. They expose their intentions. They show their weaknesses. While they're talking, you're learning. So the next time you feel the urge to react, pause. Not everything deserves your voice. Not everything deserves your energy. Sometimes, the strongest move you can make is silence. And if you're starting to see the value in this mindset, make sure you subscribe, because this is just the beginning. Principle 3. Control what you can, ignore what you can't. One of the biggest reasons people feel stressed, anxious, and overwhelmed is because they are trying to control things that were never in their control. Other people's opinions, unexpected outcomes, the past, the future. Marcus Aurelius made it simple. Focus only on what you can control. Your thoughts, your actions, your discipline, your response. That's it. Everything else, let it go. Think about how much energy you waste worrying about things you cannot change. Replaying past mistakes. Stressing over what people think. Overanalyzing situations that haven't even happened yet. It drains you. Stoics don't waste energy like that. They accept reality as it is, and then focus on what they can do within that reality. Did something go wrong? Learn from it. Did someone judge you? Ignore it. Did things not go your way? Adjust and move forward. No emotional drama. No wasted energy. Just action. This mindset alone can free you from 90% of your stress. Because when you stop fighting what you can't control, you gain full control over yourself. And that's where true strength lies. Principle 4. Think deep before you act. Most mistakes in life don't come from lack of intelligence, they come from lack of reflection. People act too quickly. They react emotionally. They make decisions in the heat of the moment, and then regret them later. Stoics do the opposite. They pause. They think. They analyze. Marcus Aurelius practiced deep reflection daily. He questioned his thoughts, his actions, his motives. Why? Because clarity leads to better decisions. When you think deeply, you avoid unnecessary conflict. You avoid impulsive mistakes. You make choices that align with your long-term goals, not your temporary emotions. Imagine becoming the kind of person who doesn't react instantly, but responds intelligently. Someone insults you, you don't react emotionally. You assess the situation. An opportunity appears, you don't rush blindly. You evaluate it carefully. This doesn't make you slow. It makes you precise. And precision is what separates average people from high performers. So before your next decision, pause. Think deeply. Because one thoughtful decision can save you from 1,000 regrets. Principle 5. Detach from the need for approval. The moment you start living for other people's approval, you lose yourself. You start adjusting your behavior to fit expectations. You say things you don't mean. You avoid risks because you're afraid of judgment. And slowly, you stop being yourself. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself constantly, people will judge you no matter what. So why live for their approval? Stoics don't seek validation. They seek self-respect. They don't ask, do people like me? They ask, am I living according to my values? This shift changes everything. You stop explaining yourself. You stop trying to impress people. You stop caring about opinions that don't matter. And in that moment, you become free. Because when you no longer depend on approval, you gain the courage to act boldly, to think independently, to live authentically. And ironically, that's when people start respecting you more. Not because you tried to impress them, but because you didn't need to. If this mindset is hitting you right now, subscribe, because we're building something powerful here. Principle 6. Embrace discomfort and discipline. Most people avoid discomfort. Stoics run towards it because they understand something most people ignore: growth lives in discomfort. Waking up early when you don't feel like it, working when others are resting. Staying disciplined when motivation fades. These are the moments that shape you. Marcus Aurelius didn't believe in an easy life. He believed in a strong mind. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you build resilience. Every time you push through resistance, you become stronger. And over time, these small choices create massive transformation. Think about it: your future is being built by what you do daily, not occasionally. So what are your daily habits building? Weakness or strength? Comfort might feel good in the moment, but it leads to regret. Discipline feels hard in the moment, but it leads to freedom. So embrace the hard path, because that's the path that leads to quiet success. Principle 7. Accept reality without complaining. Complaining is easy. Progress is hard. Most people complain about everything: situations, people, circumstances. But what does complaining actually change? Nothing. It only drains your energy and keeps you stuck. Stoics take a different approach. They accept reality as it is, not because they like it, but because they understand that resistance is useless. Life will not always go your way. People will disappoint you. Situations will be unfair. But instead of complaining, Stoics adapt. They ask, "What can I do now?" And then they act. This mindset gives you an advantage. While others are stuck complaining, you're moving forward. While others are blaming, you're improving. Acceptance is not weakness, it's clarity. It allows you to see things as they are and respond effectively. So stop complaining, start adapting, and watch how quickly your life begins to change. Principle 8. Win quietly. Let results speak the loudest. People often achieve the least. They talk about their goals. They announce their plans. They seek attention before results. Stoics do the opposite. They move in silence. They work in silence. They build in silence. And when the results come, they speak for themselves. Winning quietly protects your focus. It keeps you away from distractions, jealousy, and unnecessary pressure. It allows you to grow without external noise. And most importantly, it builds real confidence. Not the kind that comes from praise, but the kind that comes from progress. So don't feel the need to announce everything. Don't feel the need to prove yourself constantly. Just work, just improve, just build. And one day, your results will make all the noise for you. Closing: if you've made it this far, you already see the difference. This is not just motivation. This is a mindset shift. These 8 Stoic principles are tools, and like any tool, they only work if you use them. Start applying them today. Guard your mind. Embrace silence. Focus on what you control. Think deeply. Let go of approval. Choose discipline. Accept reality. And win quietly. Do this consistently, and your life will change in ways most people will never understand. And if you're serious about becoming mentally strong, disciplined, and unstoppable, subscribe to this channel right now. Because here, we don't chase noise. We build power, silently. And always remember, be silent. Think deep. Win quietly.